Yes.
Yeah, so the green ghost had been following Glimmer for a little while, but when a gust of wind came through and blew out all the lights, the ghost apparently is no longer afraid of standing back and has begun to approach. So, if it's not friendly, tonight actually might be
getting dicey.
It's not easy though, is it, Christian? Just to
No.
come up
Real.
with no.
No, apparently not.
I mean, I know I make it look easy.
Yeah.
Years of practice listening to UK podcasts.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Dungeons and Tickets, go listen.
Yeah. All right.
So hopefully you guys can't see much.
I kind of can
No.
actually.
Oh,
But I think it's just grayed out what I had seen
Yeah.
previously. Is that
Yeah, so in theory you can see yourself, but no one else.
I can
I
see
can see
Han.
everyone,
Yeah, I can see everyone.
which is great for the
Oh yeah,
viewers.
of course, because you guys own them all.
Ah, right.
Oh.
So I'm going to unpause.
I unclicked the other two and they disappeared. So maybe that's why.
Oh, you're not going to try and move everyone as a big group again?
I'm trying real hard
shots
not
fired.
to. Trying real hard not to. It's okay. I know where he lives.
So I'm going to take you guys out of turn order. Sorry, not out of turn order, out of pause, and we're going to go into turn order so that the spirit gets a chance to move. So we've got the order of Stir, Glimmer, and then Ham.
I'm just gonna before you do something. I just need to fix something because I think I figured out why my video is going weird. So I'm just fixing something because it was going very strange. Sorry, as you guys all getting a close up of me fixing that. Move that
You've got
around.
the magnifying glass in front of your camera again.
Is it still zooming in as you speak? Just slowly.
I don't know what was going on, but I think that's
Just
fixed.
the fucking pupil.
I think that's fixed that. All right, thank you. All right, carry on. Sorry
All right.
about that.
Stir, all the lights have gone out. Someone was
Oh.
running towards your little ember with a torch. Ham, this new halfling. And the ghost has taken a step forward. But now, what are you up to? It is pitch black.
I'll
Oh,
be
is it me?
frantically trying to start the fire again.
You have a flint?
I do. I have a flint and steel
Aha.
and
Well,
a pole.
somewhere nearby, you can actually hear the shuffling of the others, and you did notice that one of them had a torch.
Oh, you have a torch?
I have a torch. Quick, we gotta light it.
Where are you?
I'm
Over
over
here.
here. Just keep talking.
Yeah, what?
I'll move towards you.
I'm like frantically hitting the flint and steel, like you can see sparks in the dark, I suppose. Bring your torch over here.
I hope that's you.
Turn into a pirate.
Okay, so let's roll a dex save, just to see how you're doing in the dark.
Which
See if
one?
there's four
Me or
little-
him? Him.
Stir.
Okay. I got a. What was that?
Oh,
19 plus 1.
perfection.
Nice.
In that case, we can fire up the torch. Wow, that's really big.
Oh, a 10-foot torch.
And as the
On a
torch
halfling.
blaze to life, the ghost itself puts its shield up and fades out of view. Hopefully.
Oh my god.
And actually, this is probably the first time you've seen each other properly.
Oh my
Whoa.
god.
Yeah, Glimmer's like this red, scaly-skinned kobold. Quite short. Nice 10-foot long pole he's holding on to.
What? Oh, your own?
Yeah, his own one.
Okay, because I've got one.
Okay.
What? I
put
guess
one in.
it's normal, is it? Kobolds and everyone is not alike. Yeah, okay. Oh. Where did that ghost go?
Away. Hopefully the torch scared him away. I'm so glad that you're just like a regular person. I was a little worried that maybe you were just a voice in the dark and the lights would come on and you're a giant spider or something. But no, so it's okay.
We've actually had that happen a couple of times.
In here?
Oh no, actually, memories a bit everywhere.
Yeah, I think we were frozen or stone for a few years. Actually,
Yes.
do you think any of our stuff will be up back in that tunnel where we came out of?
Probably worth a look. What if he notices the gilded little stave that you're holding onto, Ham? Where'd you get that? That's amazing.
I got it in that dining room over there. I got it. I also got the torch in there. I would not recommend going in there. There's something funny about the food,
Yeah, that's what.
and they're very, yeah, no.
Don't go in there.
It's one of those cursed food scenarios. Maybe just leave them alone. They had the look in their eye. Yeah.
Do you know a way
Anyway.
out of this pit?
I don't even remember how we got here.
No.
I know there's a way out to the eastish, the westish,
Oh.
and there's like rivers. The rest of it is kind of foggy. Again, frozen brain. But yeah. Oh, did I introduce myself? I'm Ham. Hello.
Glimmer.
Stir.
Great. Now, if you're okay with it, I'm just gonna go back up north here into this north passage and check for stuff and possibly any signs of our teammates.
And
Maybe?
all the treasure that we were coming in here for.
There's that too.
That's why you're here as well,
Well-
right, Stir?
That's right. That's why I came in, but I had enough of it.
Well,
I'll just get a D6 roll from Glimmer and Ham very quickly, just to see a rumor that you've remembered. And whilst you're doing that, just describe, now that the light's there, you can actually see that this broken wood, it looks like it was once upon a time a dock where you can put a boat to launch. Peculiar that it's inside the cave here, but over time it's decayed. The wood is bleached and broken, half buried in the water. But you do also notice, moving the torch around, a slight shimmer from what looks to be some kind of silvery chain across one of the struts of the pier.
is it just like going down into the water? Like what's the chain
It
doing?
looks like a necklace.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay.
I might mosey over and have a look at the necklace.
Well, Glimmer's going to get a chance to do that before you.
Ah,
But very quickly,
fine.
one thing back in the day when you guys were looking to explore this cave for the first time anyway, Glimmer, now you hear, that's not it, you remember that there's rumors that people who are the descendants of Skorgold, the king who was buried here with his treasure, there's rumors that they came here to claim it for themselves, but then they never returned.
Mm.
And he had a number of children.
Okay.
And meantime, you remember that the seers say that anyone that returns from the cave with the Axe of the Nine Eyes, which is Skorgold's magic axe, would be made a Jarl.
Is that a good thing?
Yeah.
A Jarl is a
Whoa.
good person. It's like a ruler, a lord of the
Ooh.
area.
I want to be a
Oh.
Jarl.
Jarl.
Perhaps why you came here in the first place.
Mm.
Mm.
So,
Jarl
Glimmer, anything
Ham.
you wanna
Ham
get up
Jarl.
Ham, y'all. Got the
I'm
hat
wrong.
for it.
Yeah, I think if Glimmer notices the little shine from the chain, he's going to go check it out. He's going to be pretty...
Gonna see the glimmer.
Yeah. He's going to be pretty gentle about heading over there. He's got an eye on the water as well. But yeah, keen to pick it up.
Yeah, so you can see teeming beneath the surface of the water are these purple jellyfish,
Mm.
and they're just kind of like
10
bobbing
foot,
around underneath.
10-foot
So
pole,
carefully,
bloop, pushing them away.
but you make your way across the broken dock to the end, and lo and behold, it is a necklace. It looks like it might have been caught as someone was moving past and just got taken off. And there is a ring on it. And on that ring is some kind of icon. I'm just going to see. The icon itself is not one that you recognize.
Okay. The iTunes icon for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
You just had a IO update, and so now all the icons are different. No one recognizes them.
Yeah, it's weird.
Oh.
Okay, cool. So he can just grab that. He's happy to just grab it off the pier and broken pier and hold it up. He's like, Ham, have you seen anything like this, Ham?
If it's shiny, we takes it. I think is a good rule.
And just kind of like shoves it into his pocket.
Well, I'm a jeweler by trade. I
Oh,
don't know if that could come in handy to appraise the worth of it.
no, we're good. We're good. Thanks,
Okay.
Thirst. That's
It looked like costume jewelry.
wait, well, come on. This. He holds it, dangles it in front of Stir's face.
Oh, well, what does it
The
look like?
design on the ring is a ram's.
Pardon?
The design on the ring was a ram's head.
A ram's head.
And that was something that Glimmer didn't recognize. Okay.
You recognize it as a ram's head, but it doesn't mean anything.
Okay.
Like,
Does
oh,
it
what
look
is this strange
expensive?
creature?
Yeah.
Oh, witchcraft. Cast
Shit.
it away.
But it doesn't look particularly expensive. It's just a ram's head. Well, okay. It's something you might find in a second-hand store
Okay.
for $1. What?
I mean, did you
One
show
co-
it to? Would you have seen it? Or we just kind of like wafting it to Ham and then?
Oh,
Oh no, he showed it. He showed it to Stir. He was dangling it.
Oh, in that case, Stir, as it passed by, you've recognized the design.
oh,
This is a ring ramlet. Ramlet is one of the chaos gods.
whoa!
So popular in some areas.
In chaotic areas, pack and save.
Pretty much. After 10.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
it gets busy. Christmas time. Christmas supermarkets at Christmas time.
This is chaotic.
Well, it's a chaos god, so that's not where I come from. That's not a good thing.
Well, good thing it's coming back with me, I guess.
Be
Hooray.
wary of it. I don't
And
trust it.
chucks it back into his pocket.
Stirrer's got an aversion to spells and ghosts and magic, and it's getting worse. So just the mention of chaos gods is like bad enough in here already. Let's go get your stuff.
Yeah, let's go, and then we can get out of here.
Woohoo.
Ham.
So, do. See
Yeah, so
anything
you
around
see
here?
this large rock, and it probably stands to reason for you that, oh, that's probably that rock that I felt as I was coming down here earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy for you guys just to move as a little group.
Oh, cool. Do.
So the roof here is about 30 feet high,
Oh, okay.
but I'll pause you here because now as you've come through, you can see that the cave opens up into another section. And inside this area are large piles of debris that have been very precariously stacked, it appears. Bits of flotsam, bits of rubble, shredded cloth, and it's piled from the floor to the ceiling in a number of piles, which you can see.
It's 30 foot in there as well.
Yes, so it
Wow.
is. Someone has meticulously made these towers of, well, crap.
Okay.
Did we
Hoarding
do this,
crap.
Glimmer?
Did you do this?
I can't remember.
Mm.
This was not here when you were here last time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it doesn't look familiar.
No. No, I don't think it was us. Can I look around for any kind of like traps or anything before I proceed?
Yeah, so shining your torch around. Do you mean like things that'll jump out at you, things that you'll trip over, that kind of thing?
Yeah, that kind of thing, like trip over, swing at us, jump out.
All of the above.
Does it look like things could hide behind the piles, or are they not very high? And
Oh no, I mean they're like 30 feet high, so things could
30
absolutely hide behind these piles. But at the same time, you're not noticing anything. You're not hearing movement. But it does look like these are quite precarious.
I will just walk around them, I think.
Yeah, have we ever
Yeah, you'd be
seen
able to pick up
anything?
through them.
Have we heard any stories of these kind of structures before? Are we aware? Okay, no creatures that create them, or okay.
It just looks like people have been taking various bits of debris and then putting them in piles just to keep them out of the way, perhaps. Being tidy.
Okay, just sweeping the footpath clear.
Hmm.
And it
But-
just looks like whatever trash that they found on the ground, not like sticks on this side, rocks on this side, that kind of thing.
Yeah, Glimmer's just going to
No.
walk in with the light of your torch sort of lighting up in front of him.
So you could make it through without bumping these, just carefully maybe pull your tail in a little bit.
Is that stuff meant to be this far in?
It's the amount that I cannot remember. It's like I've never been here.
All right. As Glimmer's just going to sort of weave his way through.
Your stuff might be in one of these piles of crap.
Yeah, it's
What did you have on you?
I am giving it the side eye as I'm going past, just in case.
That hadn't really occurred to Glimmer, and now he's kind of eyeing it up a bit more as he goes past.
I mean, nothing immediately jumps out to you as like,
Good.
hey, look, there's my old sword and shield or whatnot. But the piles are dense enough that something could be further in.
I don't like this.
Yeah, this is not good.
Some fucking freak has been piling up crap for God knows how long in the dark.
So you can see that the tunnel splits off in two directions.
Oh,
There's a bit more of an echo coming from the southern path, but a cooler breeze coming from the north where you are, Glimmer.
Yeah, I think there's some sort of exit out this way. Can feel
To the
some
breeze.
Can feel a breeze coming through.
does it smell like fresh or stale air? Is
He
it
just
like
takes a big sniff.
Very
Roll.
oceany, like a beach at high tide.
Yeah, it's definitely an exit out this way. Stir, if you wanted an exit, we've got one out here.
Very good.
okay?
This must have been where we came in, Ham.
I hope so.
So now the light reaches out and you can see, I'll just pause you for a moment. You can see that you're actually moving back into another one of these manufactured rooms, a bit lower ceiling. They're only about 20 feet high. This is definitely the smell of seaweed is coming out strongly here. And from where you are, you can see actually inside this room 3 what looks to be almost woven nests made of a black seaweed attached to the walls. On the floor, you can see various puddles of water as well. Some of the tiles have been sunken, maybe crushed down. And let me just do a dice roll for kicks.
Let me just get some tokens out onto the thing.
No reason.
Yeah.
Wait, so are there like stepping stones that are sunken, or is it like whole areas are sunken?
Imagine that if someone had kept walking through a particular area, like on a particular path, then that would have worn down a bit. So there's patches like that, and those have got some water in them. you can also hear some voices, just very quiet, just kind of like shh, shh.
Oh, they're saying to shh like that. Shh, shh.
Yeah, just telling each other to shh. As you've been approaching and speaking loudly.
Oh, we all hear them sort of shushing each
Oh.
other.
Yeah, shh, shh, with
Okay.
them, each
It's a
other.
library.
Wait. I think I heard something from in here.
Shh.
And we'll just run this in turn order. Stir.
Is it my turn?
Mm.
I hear you in there. Show your faces. Your sneaky little faces. And I put my 10-foot pole out. Don't come closer. Just let me see you.
Oh, we can't do that, says a small feminine voice. If we can't come closer, you can't see us. But perhaps if you come closer, we can see you and you can see us.
Just come into the light a little bit.
That feels like we're coming closer.
Little closer. But not too
I
close.
said not to. I feel like this is a trap.
I feel like this is a trap.
Of your own devising?
I didn't devise this hellhole.
Is there an
Show
echo
your
in
damn
here?
face.
And then a stern voice says, oh, for the love of God, just come in.
Who's speaking?
I'm Manet. And who are you
A
to enter
minute.
our house?
Okay, I'll take a couple of steps forward with my pole out forward. My name is Stir.
And what is your intentions here, Stir?
To get the hell out of here.
Oh, says the smaller voice. Oh, that's a shame. But I mean, if you must. Thank you for visiting, at least.
You live here?
We do.
Are you responsible for those piles of shit?
Well, I'm better than they litter everywhere.
And the food in the room back there, is that you guys as well?
Oh no, that's cursed. Don't touch that.
Well,
You're right, Stir.
well, I've come closer. How about you?
Well, how about your friends? How about Glimmer? It's your turn.
Yeah. Glimmer moves into the room as well, trying to sort of. He's trying not to step into all of the water puddles and stuff at the moment. And the slimy seaweed doesn't like how it feels underfoot.
Yeah, so I see Ham snuck forward a little bit as well to cast a bit more light. So as you step forward as well, you can see three female, much like the person on the other beach, except without their head caved in. So these are almost elven-looking blue, but these ones also garbed in what looks like clothes have been knitted from seaweed as well, black seaweed.
Crochet.
Your torch bounces around, sees these seaweed nests around the walls. There's three of them. Sees these puddles of water, a particularly shiny patch of water over there, or some slime or something. As your light passes, it reflects peculiarly. And the scene here goes, I am Perrine, and must you go so soon? You don't look like you're here to try and hurt us. You're far too few weapons for that.
No, we're just passing through. Thank you very much. Don't mean to be a bother. And she's just like side of the mouth to the other guys. Guys, I think we need to get out of here very quickly.
Is there an exit on the far wall as well? Is that another sort of...
Yeah, so you can see that there's the manufactured corridor directly ahead of you. Past that particularly slimy spot. And then there also looks to be a river that you could jump across. And then the room continues further south. And of course the exit that you just came in.
Glimmer's just going to use his pole and sort of point to the exit on the on the eastern wall. He's like, what's down there?
Oh, it's the Grim Man.
Well, that doesn't sound very good.
And Preem laughs. He's harmless.
I don't think our stuff's here, Ham.
Probably not. But if it's a way out, I want to get out. I do.
Preem
I don't-
kind of says to you and says, Sasha, do they look like the statues from the other room? And Sasha is like, well, yes, I suppose so, but how peculiar.
Did you? Excuse me. Did you happen to see a group of people hanging around those statues?
No. I mean, people
No?
come and go all the time.
Yeah, it's been like 4 years.
Just in case.
I mean, you were here when we got here.
Well, good
I'm
night.
actually
It was
really-
nice to meet you. But Ham, I don't think our stuff's here. I don't know if that's gonna the Grim Man.
Yes.
Wow. Oh dear.
He's
Oh,
and Preem has a bit of a laugh. But then Sashia, who was speaking, seems like a more worn and withered face. It's like, shh. It's a statue. But then again, so were you, so who knows? He doesn't do much anyway.
Might be one of your friends.
Statue, bro?
Hmm.
Some human. I think this one's actually a statue, though. It's much larger than you were. Large even for a human.
I'm kind of curious now. Stir, Glimmer.
can we see this statue?
What will you give us? Or
What
what
do you-
will you do for us? And Preem's like, oh, can you sing? Do you play any instruments?
I mean, can come up with something.
Would you sing us a song? Shall we let them pass if they sing us a song? And Sashi was like, yeah, oh. Okay.
All right.
I mean,
Guys, if they offer to sing us a song, maybe we need to like run straight back the way we came.
Oh.
I think the best gift we could give you is to not sing. You should hear Ham's singing voice. Whoa.
Yeah, I think Stir starts to rumble up some deep, like a melody
Some throat
from,
singing.
from his dwarven home.
It's
It's a bit like a sea shanty, I suppose. It's like, but he's obviously not very good at. He's a jeweler, not a singer.
What is?
Preem claps her hands though. She's like, oh,
Oh, Ham's the sailor.
Is it?
Ham's the sailor.
Oh.
Soon may the Willerman come, bring and tea and rum to something.
Oh,
Oh, I know that one.
Preem looks delighted, just clapping her hands. Ah, so much more entertaining than anyone else that's come through in a while. And the other one who hasn't actually named themselves, but was a sterner voice from before, says yes. And how terrible a situation is that? But a deal's a deal. If you wish to see the statue, then you may.
Oh, very gracious of you.
If the room you wish to flee, go off into the statue sea.
Glimmer's just going to kind of, as he's walking, he's going to keep an eye on that extra shiny area of seaweed that you mentioned.
Yeah, I was about to say that. So as you get closer, it actually looks to be just right in the corner here. and it does look actually quite thick, a lot thicker than you would expect, and denser as well. And it covers more or less a large patch of this, 5-foot square. It's quite a thick slime,
Oh.
whereas there's just seawater elsewhere.
He's gonna, as he's sort of walking through, he's just pushing some of the seaweed out of his path because he doesn't want to stand on it. And as he does so, he just sort of like pushes a big clump into the that square, that corner of the room.
As you're about to like start pushing it, Cream's like, I wouldn't bother him.
Oh, no, good. Yeah, him. I mean, him.
Well,
Him.
her never asked.
Okay,
I mean, you can. That would also be entertaining.
I'll take your word for it. And he's just kind of like turning his back to Ham, so he's always got the three of them in sight. He's a mercenary, so he's trying to keep an eye on the whole room.
We walk in back-to-back formation.
Yeah. Kind of just slowly back out.
Thank you for the song.
Okay.
See you soon, by the
And
looks of
you hear
it.
splashing.
Oh dear. There's no exits.
There's no exits.
And Glimmer, you can see them start to dive into the water.
Okay. Glimmer turns and he's like, well, there's no exits in here.
So inside this room, though, at the end of the room, you see a large statue of a grim-faced warrior who's raising a hammer over their head. And over their shoulder is draped a cloak made out of that same seaweed like the nymphs were wearing. And just double-checking your backgrounds. Oh, all Nord gods. There you go. So, Stir, you immediately recognize this as a statue of Thor, Thur.
Thur. Oh,
A statue
of the
Thur,
Nordic gods.
The Nordic god Thur.
Thur. By Thur's beard.
Exactly.
And he's wearing seaweed. I won't have it.
Seaweed cloak.
And I pull off the cloak.
And he's
Not-
holding
do
his
for
hammer.
Thur.
Oh, no.
As you
Yeah.
grasp the cloak,
More, yeah.
you hear there's a sudden dryness in the air and a crackle from the tip of the hammer. And can I please get a Dex 18 save? Dex 12 save from you.
Oh,
18.
not 18. Okay.
Not 18, not this time.
I rolled a 19 plus 1, I think.
That's great.
20.
Twice.
Yes.
Yes.
So-
Twice.
As the air goes suddenly dry and you hear just a crackle beginning to sound, a crackle of electricity from the hammer, what is it that you do before an arc of lightning juts down into where you were standing?
I will jam my pole into the ground and jump back, hoping that the arc goes into the pole.
Were you taking the cloak as well, or were you just like, no?
Oh, well, I'm gripping it. So, yeah, I'll be mid grip.
Absolutely then. So you hear the crackle, your senses, like, reaction is fantastic this time. You throw yourself backwards, gripping this cloak, and the arc of lightning hits the tip of your staff, maybe, your 10-foot pole, maybe it's got a couple of metal bands on it, and it earths down into the floor as you throw yourself backwards. We'll just even throw you backwards 5 feet. But now you're gripping this cloak, and yes, it is made of seaweed, but it's actually been really masterfully made. Like the weaving is very precise, and you get a sense that this is not just an ordinary cloak.
Put it on.
Fit for
Put
Thur.
it on.
Thought it was just seaweed. I might put it over my shoulders.
Righto.
How do I look?
Looks fantastic.
Weedy.
Weed. Ever tried D&D on weed?
Funnily enough, when he pops it over his cloak and, how do I look? And you look at him and for a moment your eyes have to adjust when you're looking at him just to get a clearer picture. His edges seem a little less defined. And he, maybe as the light flickers, he becomes... He's not as clear. Like, you just kind of blink a couple of times to see him properly.
I feel like I have to kind of
Can we still see the cloak? Or is it all disappearing?
You can see him wearing this cloak, but just imagine like take a moment to rub your eyes and it's right there, obviously.
Bit out of focus.
Yeah, I feel like I
A
have
bit
to
out of focus for a moment.
look at you from the periphery to really kind of. That's quite cool.
What are you doing?
Oh, it's just you're all weird. I think you look
Blurry.
really good in it, though. I think. Just trying to get
I was
a.
going to insult you back, but okay, thank you. I do look a
Slay
bit
King.
blurry. I'm going to grab my pole. Well, how are we going to get out of here?
I guess go back the way we came. It doesn't look like there's any secret door.
Is the hammer?
Good thinking.
Is the hammer part of the statue, or is it a separate hammer?
So it is just one stone statue.
Oh, okay, okay.
But somehow it managed to muster electrical charge. If you want to search around the room for any potential secret doors, you can either take a turn to do it, or if you want to roll to see if you can do it faster. But also, if you fail the roll, then you're doing it more noisily.
I will do it quietly and thoroughly.
Yeah, I'll be doing the same. I'll be helping.
Do, do, do,
So you're
do.
happily taking a turn.
Yeah, it's fine. Uh-oh.
Sorry, that's not stir rolling. that's-
Hey, what's the 4 for?
Yeah, how come I managed to roll a d6 then?
because I had you select just to see what you could see.
I see.
So searching around, no, this room, it's actually finer than some of the other ones that you've seen. It's been cleared out so that, it gets a bit of respect to this statue. But there's no walls or floor panels or anything, even on this. I don't know, are you pushing on the statue or are you steering clear of that?
I'm going to leave the statue alone.
Yeah, he got the zap when he went up to that statue, so no, thank you.
So just checking around it, no, there's no traps that you can, no secret panels or buttons or anything like that you can find.
But there are traps. Okay, gotcha.
Well, there's obviously
no.
that lightning one.
Yeah.
Hey, Stir, do you think maybe possibly that cape might protect you now from the lightning? Maybe you could try and investigate the statue again.
I doubt it, but
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
I feel like, well, sometimes ventured, sometimes electrocuted.
I think leave it alone. Ham, I don't think
Very
that's a good idea.
I think we've pushed our luck
Yeah.
already. How about
Very good.
we leave and
Right,
you
we'll
said to
go
the east, was it? Or west?
to the west, back through the ladies' room.
And turned around. Oh, the ladies' room.
That's the room with the ladies in it.
Yes.
As you come past, you notice that the ooze or the slime is moving closer towards the doorway. It seems to have spread a little further, but you can still step past it at this time.
And he's just going to
Okay.
continue using his pole to push
Oh, thank you.
any kind of slime and any kind of
Let's
seaweed
not go in the slime.
away from him. Is there any sign of the
Oh, what's over here?
ladies?
No, they have disappeared. You heard them splashing into the water as you were going into the room.
Sploosh.
So again, just in here, you've got these 3 look to be like woven human-sized nests, seaweed on the floor, puddles, that slime in the corner. But now also where you are, you can see that this river passes through, kind of splits this room in half, and then goes into another tunnel to the south. But looking east and west, you can see that the river actually flows in both directions, including what appears to be another cavern.
What do you mean it flows in both? Is it coming from the east? Or is
This river is flowing from west to east,
Oh,
so out of that area that you were just in.
maybe
Oh,
that's
if
a
only
good
we had a
sign.
working boat.
Is it deep?
Um,
I put my pole in there.
yeah, so your pole goes all the way down, so it's at least 10 foot.
Oh,
Can we
that's
jump
a
it?
no-go.
It's only 5 feet. We could jump that.
Oh, you can absolutely jump across. Ham, you can
Okay.
actually, from where you are, see just the flicker of firelight from the room to the east,
Oh,
or the space to the east.
would it be too dangerous to... Oh, are those purple jellyfish around here?
You don't see them in here, no.
Hey guys, there's a firelight over the east over there. Possibly even the bow of a boat. Possibly. I can't make it out. It could be a broken boat, but there's like part of a boat and a fire.
It does actually look like part of a boat.
Well, fire is a good sign.
But how do we get over there? Can
Well-
we jump? Can
I'll
we
jump
go?
over. Oh, well, is it to the through the water?
So where the water goes off
Ugh.
out of this room in the east, and then there's
Ah,
a
I
little
see.
like sandy beach there, and I think I can see a fire and a little boat.
And maybe there might be a way that connects around if we go south here.
Yeah. So could we
Could be.
jump around the corner?
You
Might be a
could
bit
just
difficult.
jump it. You'd actually have to float for part
Parkour.
of it.
Mm. Maybe
it's
we'll
too
just
deep.
jump it here and see if it, yeah, like Glimmer said,
Okay.
if it might connect around in the south. And hoop ha!
Cool.
Oops, I leaped a
Oh.
bit far.
That's a good,
Actually, and
good
now from
jump,
where you
Ham.
guys are,
Heck of
Thanks,
a
I
hobbit.
wasn't expecting it.
Stir and Glimmer, you can actually see further south firelight as well.
Oh,
But
I
you
see
can-
more
you
than
can
a
also see
firelight.
can you see the firelight?
I can see more than the firelight.
Oh, there's something down there.
There's someone
A
down
person.
there.
You also see a Nord. Oh, sorry, a nerd.
A nerd.
A nerd.
Uh,
There's a nerd
a-
down
He's got
here.
his glasses taped up.
A large man. You can't really make out.
Giant pocket protector.
Just an immense size.
Oh, he's a
It's
big
immense. You big
Immense
nerd.
nerds.
nerd. He's a big nerd.
We'll
Well-
be in turn order just in case you do something crazy.
And by nerd, you know, the sea. I was going to say sea cows.
wolves?
Sea wolves. They are nerds or nords.
Predominantly nerds, but also
Okay.
people who prove their worth can join them.
But like that could be a sea wolf. I see.
Potentially, yeah.
It's the nerds militia.
Well, we're sea wolves.
We are?
Well,
In spirit.
potentially. If we succeed, we'll become sea wolves, won't we?
How much do you think you need to get to be a? See, we've got this gilded stave here. I've got this chain with the ring. What have you got, Stir? What have you found?
This finely woven seaweed
Of course. Sorry, I couldn't
That
see
makes-
you. I forgot about it.
with magical properties.
I hope it's not just like the stink haze coming off the seaweed.
It's a little fly.
You can't see him because of the wavy lines.
Yeah. Oh,
And so
hello.
You can see a campfire and a number of nerds crouched around
Wait
it.
for me.
Sea wolves. I call out.
And they all look. They all are human. They've got hair knotted in rough plaits, red painted shields sit around, and they're just kind of like gnawing on some food at the moment around this campfire. They'll look up.
Smells good.
have you seen any treasure?
They laugh. Wouldn't be sitting here if we were ahead.
Oh.
Is there an exit nearby? We don't mean any harm. We're just kind of passing through.
Probably exits all over the place.
Oh, okay. Down this way?
I haven't really gone that far at the moment.
Oh, okay. Grand.
So looking around, you can see these four. So there's a kind of a younger one, a younger male. You might want to stop moving from it.
Oh, sorry.
You die.
A younger male down here. He's the one that's called out and said, we wouldn't be standing here if we had found it. Quite a slim person, gnawing on just a leg of something, some kind of meat. Actually, sorry, that's a woman. That was the chatty one. A man down here who's kind of stares at you with his like whitish, piercing eyes, and then of course this bear of a man. And now that you're a lot closer, you can actually see a large scar down his face, blotting out one of his eyes, which has gone milky.
Well, very good.
Have you found any treasure?
Hardly. Seen
Found it.
ghosts and magic tables of food that are cursed. Some mer people. Bloody green ghosts in the dark. All sorts.
Haven't met the troll then, have you?
What now?
Never mind.
Have you? Where's this troll?
Where do we need to stay away?
Why would you want to stay away?
Sounds
Get it. You look like you're up for it. I see. Oh God, only one bow. Okay, well, just shoot and run. You'll be fine. I mean, I'll kind of laugh at the idea of you fighting.
You could come with us.
Not our orders at the moment.
Oh, what are you, chicken?
They stand up, all of them.
and he just like instantly like himself kind of like freaks out and starts taking cover. No, I'm just saying, big guys like you would be able to be not a problem going up against just a tiny little troll, right?
The large one with the scar picks up a hefty axe. Just starts approaching to have a closer look at you.
I apologize for my friend. He hasn't been around people for the last 4 years, so his manners are very rusty. We're not looking for any trouble. We're just trying to find the exit.
And the one that walked up goes, "That's a nice stave you've got there. Can I have a look?"
No, it's cool. Nothing really special, just something I picked up. I'll leave you to do whatever it is you do. Thank you for your time. Really nice to
Hey
meet you.
guys, does this look like one of ours?
I don't think so. No, I've had it for a very long time. It's one of those staves. It looks like every other stave. I'm sure it just looks familiar. Maybe you originally got it from the same shop. Okay, we will be going now. Very nice to meet you. Bye, guys. Let's go. Let's head back
Seawolves
up
forever.
again. Do.
Yep, turn auto stir.
Oh no.
Yes, well, seems like we weren't worn out our welcome. By the way, I think he was saying it smells like chicken.
That's the one.
That would be the chicken then.
Yes. Now, I'll see
you
you
did notice
around. Huh?
The path did split off back here as well when
Yes.
you came past.
Looks like we'll be going another way. Let's go that way. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I like the idea that it just loops back straight to them again.
Yes. I'll be up here. And it's my turn.
Glimmer.
Yeah, Glimmer. So he's just backing up. He realizes there's not much light, so he's just gonna hold off moving to move along with Ham.
Ham.
Ham is smiling politely and walking away.
Not smashing pumpkins.
Nope, not smashing pumpkins. Oops. Right. Looking for the way out. Let's go the way
So
out.
they're following us.
They're following us.
us.
Guys, just keep
They're following
keep
us, following us.
smiling and just keep walking. And as soon as you make it around the corner, just book it.
Yes. I can't see anything if you don't go down with your light.
Mm.
I'm trying to get past you and it's not working. Okay.
Oh, it won't know.
Oh god, it did loop down. I knew it.
Oh god damn it.
It's the one with the pale eyes. It's just leaning up against a rock, arms crossed, feet crossed, big smile on his face. Hello again.
Hello. I was wondering where you went to.
Well, you're still going towards him.
Well, do you want to go backwards into his mates?
Yes. No,
I want to
up
go
to the north.
backwards, all the way backwards.
And he just kind of gestures to the corridor. You can see that the corridor
Oh.
splits left and right, and also further left, although good chance that that's probably where he just came from. And he's just gesturing down this corridor.
Can I go this corridor? This one?
Oh, be my guest.
So friendly.
Stir.
Friendly.
Hey,
I'll
cause-
follow along then.
Yeah,
There's only
Glimmer's.
one source of light. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah,
5.
and Glimmer's just been using his turn that he was previously skipped, just to be following along with Ham as well.
Just the update, guys. We've got like 15 minutes on the torch left.
Yeah. Anyone got any spare torches?
I do not.
You there with the eye? I mean, I don't suppose you have any torches spare.
Oh, I mean, you could buy it from me, I suppose.
Well, I have my abilities, such as appraising jewelry.
Hmm.
It's hard to skill to come by.
You know what's also hard to come by? Old staves with Nerdic symbols on them. Would love to get my hands on one of those.
As a jeweler, I
one
can
with
say
the round
that they're
top.
quite common, especially that one.
I can just check. I can make sure.
No need. Let's go.
My, how your torch is spluttering.
Can I,
Should we?
can I leave?
Should we take
Can I leave?
Should we take a little 5-minute break?
Oh, that's probably a good thing to pause it with.
Yeah. And I need to fix my close-up face for this screen as well. Maybe does this?
One moment.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be back.
Oh, yes.
I don't know why it
I will
got
also be
big.
back.
Everyone's leaving. Okay.
Oh. Been abandoned.
Yeah, that's fair.
In a mine.
Big. Let me just shrink this down. But this is better. I don't know why. I have no idea how or why anything adjusted. But that's better. Okay, we're good.
Oh.
I think now since a lot of what we talk about before we go live, I cut from our YouTube versions of stuff. I am just going to say that if you want more D&D, you should check out Dungeons and Dickheads, a UK-based group of people. I already did all the talking about it beforehand, and so it sounds now like I'm not encouraging it, but I do encourage it.
Well, you wouldn't bring it up otherwise.
Exactly. Dungeonsanddickheads.co.uk, I believe.
Yes.
Go check him out. Yeah.
I've got it on my screen. Yep. .co.uk.
Yeah,
Alright.
.co.uk. Yeah. Let me see if I can bring it up as well, actually. Dungeons and Kids.
Oh, it's got all the podcasts on there. It's got links to social medias.
Can I bring that up? Oh,
You could probably find them on all the player apps that you could find Getting Dicey on as well.
absolutely. Thank you. Why is their website not like...
Oh, they got merch.
Their website doesn't come up in Google. Did it come up for you? Oh, no, okay, now it did.
Yeah.
Okay. So here we go.
Sign up to their Patreon. Sorry, I've never listened to it. I don't listen to anything.
But do support. Look, all I'm going to say is go check them out. They've got.
I will.
They've got a YouTube channel, which is just Dungeons and D Heads. So go check that out there.
Oh yeah. There's a wiki.
They've got a. Why don't we have a wiki?
This is so organized.
They do have a wiki.
You guys got it sorted. Episodes. And there's a YouTube.
Yeah, they've got a YouTube.
Which one opens up in a new tab? Wait. Is
episodes. You can
Murder, She
subscribe.
Wrote.
Mute rather than mute my mic.
They've got little subscribe buttons for all the different places you can listen to them as well, which is awesome. So go check them out. Definitely check them out.
Dungeons and Dickhead singing.
Well, yeah. I talked about it before we went YouTube live, but so just thought I'd bring it up again. Yeah,
very good. After it's been 2 years or something. So
it's been like 9 months. 9 months since.
Do them a solid.
Yeah. Instead of,
but they must have. I mean, they're organized as. So.
Yeah, they've got a website. We don't even have a website.
That's good. I'm going to give it a go. Actually.
Do we need one?
I mean, we've got a YouTube. We've got a Twitch. I think we're doing all right.
But their very first video, I think, is Peppa Pig. Thug Life, Peppa Pig. But then everything is on brand after that.
Wait, what? Let's go. I'm just scrolling
to the bottom.
Thug Life, Peppa Pig, 10 years ago.
But then everything else is 7 months. So it was a gap from 10 years. So 9 years.
You guys have done pretty well for 7 months. You guys have done real well.
You play regularly, or maybe they were put up in one go.
Oh, maybe.
Onto the Peppa Pig Thug Life channel.
No, it looks like everything's been weekly for a wee while. Oh no, 2 weeks ago. So maybe they split an episode into hour long. I don't know. Anyway, go check them out.
Yeah, okay, I will. So
if you've just joined us, this is Getting Dicey stalking Dungeons and Dickheads online.
Yeah. We should, not just promote, but I know nothing about anything, to be blunt, about other D&D streams and things.
Oh yeah, me neither.
I'm very ignorant about it. I should be better at it.
I went through a phase early-ish with Getting Dicey where I was kind of tracking a few different. I was trying to network, trying to understand who else was doing it, and trying to see if we can promote them, they can promote us. Go onto Discords, talk about stuff, see what was going on. Watched a few people, made a few friends, and then I was just like, "This is a lot of work. It's a lot of work for something that I don't something I don't naturally do. I don't naturally go out of my way to watch D&D or tabletop RPGs and stuff like that. So I thought I did my little. I just don't do anything really. Just play video games. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all I do.
You're a bit nerdic, aren't you?
Yeah, a little nerdic.
It's like I'm really into video games, but I don't actually watch video game streaming.
Yeah, exactly like that, yeah. Although it would be like us streaming video games and then not watching streaming. I don't know.
Yeah, which I also wouldn't do. Not that I have anything against it.
No. Yeah.
I don't even know why I do it.
Yeah. yeah.
Don't bother.
So if you like what we do,
Dungeons and Dickheads,
give us a follow. Well, first of all, before you go off and find someone else to watch, give us a follow, give us a subscribe or whatever.
Yeah.
Show your support to us first. First of all, support us first. whether that's through YouTube, Twitch, or through our Patreon.
Or tell us who's better.
Don't do that. I don't need to. Nah.
Or
It's not a
I
competition.
don't need that. It's not a competition,
It
but
is.
I do have
Or-
feelings.
you can
so,
make it a competition.
Or check out both,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
just casually make suggestions for who you would like to see in a crossover.
Ah. Or start your own. Start your own channel.
Yeah.
And give that a go.
And then promote us.
But before you do any of that, so once you do it, promote us. But before you do that, support us. And that's either YouTube, subscribe to us on YouTube, that's free. Follow us on Twitch, that's completely free. If you've got Prime, you can subscribe to us on Twitch, and that's basically free because you get a free thing through that. So do that.
Yeah.
So do that now. You can do
Bezos.
that now if you're watching and you have that. Do that.
Just,
Um,
just
We're
And
looking.
if
We're
you-
looking to see if you're doing it now.
Yeah.
No one's doing it? No, that's fair. But
No,
you can
I saw
follow up.
some. Everyone's doing it, guys. Everyone's doing it. Man.
And if you wanted to actually spend money,
Popular.
if you would like to want to show financial support to help finance us doing this,
Bezos. Are
yeah,
you listening?
Bezos, if you're out there,
Get out of Venice.
if Pierce
or
Brosnan's
fuck.
got some more cash to throw around,
Yes.
We've got a
he
Patreon.
spent $10 on us.
Yeah,
Patreon?
yeah, you can. And
Tell me
that's,
more.
And our Patreon gets you our episodes a week early.
Aren't they listening to it all now?
Well, they might be listening to. So see, Shannon, you're caught in the live. This eventually goes out on YouTube, and we'll get like views weeks from now, and they might go, wait, if I sign up, I can watch early. That's amazing. So you can either watch us live, but not everyone. We're in the worst time zone in the world for international viewing.
The worst or the best?
The
For-
best for gathering
for international
patrons.
Yeah. So exactly. So because you can't be here to watch us live, and
Stay
you're
on
watching us on
target.
YouTube now, go and support us on Patreon. Sign up today. You get a little thing in our Discord that says you're cool. You can see
You
updates.
will be cool.
You'll get updates of when I put out updates for the game, the Dicey game that I'm working on as well.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So, getting dicey. But then once you've done
YouTube videos about it.
all of that,
You're
that,
still not finished.
yeah, check out Dungeons and Dickheads. Give them
Oh,
a
okay.
watch.
I see. And do all that again. Is
Yeah,
that what you're
yeah,
saying?
yeah. But only after you do all
Very
that
generous
first stuff.
of you.
Yeah. And then lastly, just to wrap it all up, make your own show as well, where you can talk about us and promote us that way.
Yeah. Like a fan show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure that will happen. You know, there were people that did strange things, like when they were watching us, they were tracking every single roll that was made.
Yeah, we had
on the
one
game.
person that was like got hyper obsessed with like everything. And I think
Yeah.
he thought we were, because this was when it was like really early on.
Even
right?
he got bored of it.
He thought we were going to be really big. He was like, "You guys are going to be huge. You guys." This is why he was tracking. He told me, he was like, I think you're going to be huge, and this is going to be a real good way to make sure that people have all of the info." And then like we just never were, and he was just like, "I'm out." Just
right.
gone. He was just gone.
Yeah, he's
Aw.
he dumped all his money in Tesla or something. His next big bet.
I think he dumped a bit of his money into just watching us, I think, as well.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And then
Which you too can do, fellow listener.
just the Patreon link in the chat. It's also underneath our YouTube. You can get there via
Yeah.
YouTube.
Fuck, it's a winning formula.
Yeah.
But it's fun.
It's look, and
That's
supporting
fun,
us is
yeah.
fun.
I mean, yeah. And we don't have to tell you that. You know. It's one of the cool kids.
you can feel it.
Yeah.
Also, drop
That's
shit.
that's not a Patreon tier.
Yeah, sorry. You don't pay extra so you can feel it. That's not.
No.
No.
It comes free tier.
Drop Shadow in the chat, just letting us know factually it is 12:15 p.m. in Latvia right now. So just if we're keeping track of the different time zones.
Excellent.
Let's get back
Yep,
into
shout
it.
out to all our Kiwis checking on Latvian time.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
all of our Latvian friends.
It sounds like a currency. Yeah, it sounds like a D&D currency.
Latvian.
Latvian.
That'd be 7
Liam.
Latvians.
It does actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what is it? No, it's like Latinum. Like
What
from Star
is?
Trek.
Oh, right.
Gold-plated Latinum. No?
Okay.
Might be
Or
different.
the Ferengi.
You
Deal. Hey, come on, guys. I thought we were all nerds here.
Now, there's like
I'm
Star
not.
Trek.
Fuck.
Star Trek
Yeah,
is
boy.
a whole other different one.
I'm embarrassed.
Are the Ferengi the ones that have like
You're-
the munted foreheads
specialised.
and big ears?
Yes, that's correct.
Oh,
Yep.
it is. Okay, cool.
Yep,
No,
you
I've
got
never-
him.
Yeah.
And the sharpened teeth.
Yeah. Okay, let's get back. Let's get back into it. Now that
I feel like
Shannon's
there's a
embarrassed
15-minute
himself.
window I should have pimped my own channel, but anyway.
No, go.
Say it.
I've
Say
just
it.
do it.
Dungeonsanddickheads.co.uk.
So once you've done following and subscribing Patreon, checked out Dungeons and Dickheads, created your own show that you're now supporting us and promoting us on, Christian, please, what should they do next?
I'm actually just watching Ham's Torch go down to 10 minutes.
Oh, no.
What?
No,
Has it
come on.
started?
wait. What's your channel?
Let's unpause.
What's your channel? Go.
I'm Career Break Guy.
Career break guy.
Oh,
Yep.
what?
Where you?
I do a whole bunch of like solo learn to plays periodically, and then I get COVID, and then I don't. But
Right.
there's some videos, and there'll be more.
So you can check out Career Break Guy, where Christian does solo play online for you to watch.
Oh, really?
Nice.
And Twitch
Solo
page.
play. That's a good way to learn
Yeah,
That's the idea.
yeah,
systems.
Learn new
I haven't done
games,
this yet,
learn
though.
new.
And no one's got more systems than you.
that
God.
is true. He's
Very
picking
few
up.
people yet.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's get back into it.
Yahoo!
And that 10-minute stir. The cool-eyed nerd is just smiling and gesturing for you to head down this tunnel to his left, your right.
Very good. Thank you very much. Enjoy your evening.
Trust that guy.
I'll let you all move together if you want. If you, it's a little group, so you can
Let's
keep
go,
going.
kids.
Very good.
Glimmer is kind of like getting up to the wall. He's trying to stay away from this guy.
You know, we've only got a few more minutes of this torch. Do you want to swap your goods for another torch, or be stuck in the dark and die?
Now, I'm just going to hold you there. So as you come out of the... I'm just going to hold you there.
I stopped.
Mhm.
I stopped.
Yeah,
I totally
my gosh,
paused.
this ham is constant motion. As you come out of the
My
thermal
torch is
tunnel,
running out. I have places to be.
Yeah.
I have descriptions. As you come out into this, the room opens out. How much of you can you see with your torch? A wee bit. Across the ground, the floor is more muddy, whereas more rocky in the other the area that you just came through. But weirdly enough, this mud it's kind of black and tarry in places. Almost quite almost like an oil, but thicker. It smells absolutely horrible. It's almost a coppery taste on the tongue that you're smelling. Strange conglomeration of senses. And somewhere above you and to your right, there's the occasional slightly leathery rustling noise from towards the ceiling.
God, bats.
But you see that the room itself seems to split. Goes back north, and then also somewhere south, and there's a large rock, obviously, directly ahead of you.
Where to, guys? I mean, we could go back up and try and make it out. Go northwest.
Can we
I guess?
feel any breezes, hear any sounds, any light coming from the south?
You know what? The air does feel a little cooler and cleaner. I mean, other than obviously this very coppery smell, there's wafts of fresher air coming from the north.
Where we came from, or
Not the way you came from, in the
northwest?
northwest,
here.
if you will.
Ooh, I'm very worried about our torch.
Let's hug the wall.
Let's just run for
And-
it.
Okay, let's run.
We'll just do it in turn order because
Well,
Okay, great.
you don't want to go back and swap
Very
your
good.
little silver necklace for a torch.
No.
Or die. What's more important?
Let's chit chat more.
I
Runny
can-
run.
Life.
I could just give them the necklace and not the ring. I can keep the ring.
Yeah.
Put the ring on and just hand him the necklace.
Yeah. He snaps the neck chain, slides the ring off, and just puts the ring quickly onto his finger, and then pockets the chain.
absolutely.
Back up.
You're going back up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because it's literally going to run out, isn't it? In a moment.
Any moment.
Yeah.
Um,
Ham, torch, Ham.
as you slip the ring on, by the way, what's something that kind of bothers Glimmer, like really aggravates him?
Seaweed. I'll just go thematically. All of that seaweed. He doesn't like it. Doesn't like the feel of it. Doesn't like the smell of it. Nothing. He hates it.
You,
Yeah,
you
just
know that your
the
friend is
idea of
covered in it, right?
The
Yeah.
idea of seaweed, like, it's really just, it's kind of starting to just get locked in your brain, and you're just starting to hyperfixate on that, and it's really quite aggravating. You can feel yourself getting a bit worked up at the moment.
Okay. And he's like, Stir, can you just back off? Just stay ahead of me. You've got all that disgusting stuff on you.
Whoa.
Hey,
No need to be rude.
Can I?
I know it's a bit stressful.
Is there like is there a roll or something that I can do to see if Glimmer like notices? He knows he's in a world of magic, and this kind of the thoughts pop in the moment he chucks the ring on. Is there a roll whether he can connect that or?
You know what? Let's roll a
I mean, I'm bad at everything, so
Self-reflection.
roll in. We'll give you wisdom.
okay. It's a -1 for wisdom. He rolled a 2, a total of 2.
I think the problem is that this guy is now wearing the seaweed and is right next to you all the time. It's like, is he intentionally doing this? I think he's intentionally trying to do this.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, you can almost, it's like a little voice in your head is like, I think he is just trying to piss you off. Like, he knows that this bothers you.
Stir, could you just take that off and just put it somewhere?
Take what off?
Fucking seaweed.
There's plenty of it.
I know.
Get your own.
No, it's disgusting. Oh, it's disgusting. And there was so much of it as well. Did you just pick that up off the floor?
You saw where I got it from. I got it from the statue.
Just happens
did
to
it.
look like seaweed. Okay.
From the... Well, it is seaweed. It's beautiful.
Here we are, Glimmer. Time to do the thing.
He just pulls out the chain and hands it to Ham. He was going to do it himself, but he's in his head at the moment.
Excuse me, sir. We found this chain and we're hoping we can trade it to you for a torch. It's very beautiful, very shiny.
Hold on, let me see that. And he puts his hand out.
You can look at it.
I can't see it in this dim light.
With my torch next to it.
Are you looking to trade it or not?
I am. I'm just not wanting you to take it
Okay.
and run away and forget about the trade.
As a jeweler, I can say
don't
it's
think you
finely
trust
crafted.
us.
Where's
that's
your
a
torch
shame.
that
Oh.
you would trade?
Your torch is just spluttering, isn't it? Gosh, it'll be dark in this cave in a moment.
Glimmer is now like pacing in the like edges of the torchlight.
Look at the chain.
Why, thank you. Oh, that's a fine chain. That'd be worth a torch if we had one.
So you're stuck here without a torch, are you?
Oh, are we?
Oh, we have a
Are
campfire.
are we upset if Ham clubs this guy in the head with the stave that he so desperately
No,
wants?
no, that's fine.
Yeah,
We don't have much.
Yeah, I mean the light's about to go out. Glimmer does. He's just mumbling and muttering and swearing about seaweed at this point.
So as the guy turns around, taking the chain and laughing to himself, something snaps in the back of Ham's head, and she takes the stave and she just whacks him in the back of the head with it.
As you wind up, Ratha steps out from the next room. And she's like, you're a dick in dungeons. And throws a torch at Ham.
I catch it. Do you,
It looks like a crappy torch. But
Stir, do you still have your, what do you call it?
Yes, I do. Yes. Well, you can.
Right, okay.
Your torch is still going, isn't it?
It is. Is it worth me keeping this going?
Oh, I see.
to light
For
the
later.
torch?
Oh.
Oh, no, it's gone.
Oh, it's
gone.
going out.
Okay,
Okay.
here we go. Light
Flint and
the
steel.
light the
Flint and
new
steel.
torch.
Here we go.
Light the new. Mother of pearl.
and Ratha's like, so, any luck with finding my father's hoard yet?
Your father's what?
Hoard. Treasure hoard.
No, and we've been to the northeast and the north. Any ideas where to go next?
No, we've been wandering around. No luck yet. But no doubt you'll let me know should you find anything. Make sure that there's no family heirlooms that you inadvertently take.
Well, seeing as your kindness with the torch, I think we will, if you're honorable, and you seem to be.
As long as there's no goddamn seaweed in there.
What are you on about with the seaweed?
That's everywhere. The seaweed is disgusting.
Yes, there's seaweed everywhere. We know that.
You can actually, Glimmer, you can see that guy with the pale eyes, and like he's staring right at you, and just the smirk on his face to know that, you know, if not for the fact that Gratha came in, he would have just taken what little treasure you had.
What are you looking
He
at,
would've got-
Blindy? Hey? You got that smirk on your fucking face.
No need to be like a ableist. You know, we would have clubbed you on the head.
That big guy steps back around. Is there a problem here?
Yeah, there's all the seaweeds everywhere, and you just think you think you're such an amazing guy. You just take all of our stuff and then drown us in seaweed or something.
He turns to the big guy turns to the one with the pale eyes, and he's like, "That doesn't sound like too bad an idea, does it now, Arn?" And it's like, oh, I suppose. I mean, it's 3 of them, and more than enough of us. That stave does look like it probably belongs to us. Gratha, is this? What do you reckon? They've got a
It
stave.
belongs in a museum.
Look,
I get a D6 from someone.
yes. I'm lighting this torch as
I'll
well.
roll a
You
Yeah.
do.
d6.
I'd actually definitely give it to the wrong person.
That is a 2.
Okay. And Gratha's like, it would be nice to have the little token to come back with.
Oh, there we go. Sound light. Goodbye. Good day to you.
Down here.
You're heading
Yeah.
back down the way you came.
Yeah, your life
Oh,
is
yes.
short. Don't fuck with it. Stay off the weed.
I think Glimmer needs some sort of like
Seaweed.
guidance from Ham. He doesn't want Stir to go anywhere near, but I think he's sort of
Let's
pacing.
go. Let's go.
He just wants to
Move,
like
bro.
he just punches like the rock. This is when you realize he's something's not quite right, because he just slams his scaly little fist, bam, as hard as he can
Okay.
into the wall.
Ham's gonna just go back and be like, "You haven't been the same since you put that ring on. Maybe you need to take it off."
You shouldn't have put a ring on it.
No,
Um,
we like it, so we're not gonna put a ring on it. It's like,
Yeah.
put the ring off. You
I
don't.
don't,
Yeah.
I don't think Glimmer would have the mental capacity to even put that together right now. I think he's gone quite deep into it, so you'd have to remove it yourself, I think, if that's the case.
I'm going to distract him with by spinning around my cape, and it will slap him in the face.
Oh
Okay.
my god, he like reaches for his crowbar as it like flicks around. I've had enough of you and your seaweed.
Grab the
Grab
ring.
the hand with the ring. I'm taking this.
No, yeah, you get the ring, Ham.
I'm helping you by saving you from this ring. It's doing something.
As this is kind of a almost a PvP-esque situation, I'm just going to let you dictate whether this goes through on your character, Reagan. Like, does it happen?
I think we'd need to have like a roll against a roll to see if that can come
Another
off. or if
slap
it's-
in the face with some seaweed. Oh.
Let me, bro.
So I don't
This
know.
is for your own good.
He's going to be like moving around a lot. So
Well,
he's going to
maybe
do
it's
it.
2 versus 1. Maybe I'll try and grab him.
Okay, I'm just going to do a dex.
Restrain him.
I'm just doing a dex roll. So I've rolled a
I got
total
a
of
strength
8.
roll.
So if you can
Okay,
beat
we'll
it
get
at
it.
8.
There you go. So
15.
momentarily restrained, I take it.
And what am I rolling? A dex or something?
I mean, for the moment, if Still wants to restrain him, he's restrained. You could just psh it off like
Yep.
you did a dead woman, or
Okay.
someone did a dead woman.
I'm just gonna, slip that ring off. Obviously not gonna put it in my pocket because I'm waiting to see if he's gonna calm down and then I can give it back to him.
Oh, instantly calmer. Like that little voice in the back of your head that said that they're doing this intentionally to piss you off, and like that guy was trying to pick a fight with you. Instantly quiet.
It's like, oh my god, whoa, you guys okay? What happened?
You've discovered the ring of aggro. I don't know. No, I know that we should not wear this anymore. It is your ring. I'm just gonna keep it in my pocket for a little while
Okay.
to make sure that you've calmed down, but I will totally give it back. But in the meantime, I think we need to proceed with caution because we heard leathery wings, and if we're lucky, it's bats, and if we're unlucky, it's something worse than bats.
Giant bats.
Yes.
Seaweed.
So proceed quietly.
You know, we could give the ring to those nerds back there and have
but
them
they'll be looking-
kill each other. We just drop it. Why don't you just throw it in there, and then they'll
Are
find
you
it.
okay with? Are you okay with that, Glimmer?
It's cursed.
Yeah,
Just yeet the ring back in?
Yeah. Because they might be
Okay.
a problem otherwise.
Yeah,
Offer it as
that's-
a peace token or something.
Yes, a peace
The
offering.
peace offering.
Ironic.
Peace off.
You're like-
Actual
We'll cut-
irony for once.
Come back and be like, hey, we've got another trinket. Do you have another torch?
Sure. And the big guy wanders over and he's like, "What's the trinket this time?"
It's this ring.
He holds his hand out.
Put it on him.
Not until we leave.
It's like, it's a bit small. Doesn't look like it'll fit you. And she drops it in his hand.
It's tiny hands.
Do I get a torch
For what?
for the ring?
Let's forget that
What
guy.
ring?
Oh, dang.
Forget him.
You've outfoxed me again. I
Good
guess
luck to
I'll
you.
just have to go back down the tunnel. And she runs away.
And you hear laughter behind you.
Yuck it up, idiot.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Now. So sneaky.
Sneaky.
Yeah, so back in the room with the kind of black tarry substance mixed in with the mud. kind of coppery smell, and also faint rustling from somewhere back this way.
Just going through. I'm guessing.
But you
Bat
can also
poop?
feel a breeze coming from over this way.
I'm guessing bat poop. Slightly irony smell. Might be
Yeah.
vampire bats. So just quietly towards the fresh air.
Quietly with a bright torch.
Do you want me to turn it off?
I don't.
They're
No,
afraid of.
not at all.
Okay. Do you want to quietly run?
I think we go as quickly as we can.
Yep. Okay. And
Right, so I'm just going to pause you for a moment.
no, no pause.
running.
As you start running, a couple of things happen. One, as you rush forward with this torch, of course, it starts fanning in the breeze, and you can see catching in the edges of the light across the ceiling are these large, like
Tiny.
there's 4 creatures that look roughly
Itty
the
bitty.
size of a dog.
Very fluffy
kind
and
of
small
dog?
and
Oh,
friendly.
tiny
Chihuahua.
dog. Yeah, yeah.
So
But
small.
it's kind of a mix between a mosquito due to the large
Proboscis?
nose, proboscis, yes.
Debbie
But also a bat.
Stiletto.
So imagine a bat with like a large needle for a nose hanging from upside down, about the size of a
Ooh.
dog.
Yeah.
God, I hate needle
them-
bats.
Sting bats, you recognize them as.
Oh,
Oh,
Sting
I'm sure there wasn't enough
bats, even
sturges in here.
worse.
Here they are.
Yeah, I
Fruit
thought
sting
they,
bats.
Even
thought they were
worse.
sturges.
But as you see that and you're running through,
Sturgeons.
it turns out that this black tarry substance is actually surprisingly slick. So as you run, can I please get dex checks from everybody?
Oh, no.
Ta. That was the life leaving me.
Oh, I just rolled a 4.
Dex,
3 plus
right?
Anyone that gets less than a 12,
Yep.
you find that.
God damn it. I got a
Everybody.
3.
So the Benny Hill music starts playing. All
Yeah,
these like start, your feet start slipping out from under you, and you all find yourself sprawled across the ground with
Damn
a
it.
with a crash. The torch goes skittering.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Can I actually skitter the torch?
No,
Oh.
you cannot.
Oh.
Torch goes skittering away from you, and above you there is a flustered flapping of wings as the noise and the light disturbs these things, which are actually already on the map. These
See, they're
4
tiny.
sting bats.
Tiny.
I'm sure they're harmless.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here.
Run!
And we're going to go into combat.
I'm sure these would have no problem. I mean, come on. How many? I've got like heaps of hit points.
How many
Can
hit
you
points
run
do you
during
have?
combat?
2.
You can.
2.
Absolutely. Your turn. You can run.
Oh, sorry. We're rolling for
Whoa.
initiative, are we?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry about that.
Who's
Little
rolling all
flustered
the
things. Yeah, that's.
bajillion dice?
Were those
Wait.
my dice?
How do you do
Oh, the
that?
sting bats.
Go to the combat tab, and then click
Oh,
on the
combat.
Yeah. Oh, the drop torch gets I just rolled the drop torch.
Yeah. Ah, every time someone rolls, my dice move.
I'm just going to take the.
What I get? 17?
Took everyone out of combat. I only meant to take the drop torch out.
Oh, okay.
Hooray!
We'll get to roll again. Way more this time. That's great.
I should I roll again, even though I
Oh,
got 17.
I did. I improved. Yes.
There we go.
Okay, let's
So,
do it.
Ah,
combat order.
Someone got a
Now that the
that stingback got a
Remember-
1.
and stir, you kind of gather your senses first. Notice that a stingbat is more of an issue when there's multiple, and also you're not carrying a torch right now. You can smell the saltier air now that you've come around this corner, and in fact, you can see that the passageway carries on down to the south, and that breeze is coming in. But right now, those stingbats start opening out their wings like they're about to move.
Glimmer's up first, is it?
Yep.
Okay. Glimmer is just going to try and reach for this torch, stand up, and sort of start heading back with it. just to try and get some distance. It's like, quick guys, run! Follow the light!
Pick up light source.
Okay, so you
Would
run
you-
off.
You should hopefully have a light now.
Oh,
Ah,
There you
I
go.
was
Yeah,
going to
sorry.
hit it, but it was it's dark in here now.
Stir.
Could I? It's gone dark where that thing was. Can I still hit it and then run?
The stingbat. You
Yeah.
can absolutely. It'll be a disadvantage, and just letting you know, Glimmer. So as you come round further, you can see water flowing in from the south, and
Uh-huh.
that fresh air is coming in. It must be getting somewhere close to an exit or entrance to this
Mhm.
area. But peculiarly enough, you can also, as the light comes around, there's glitter. Like if something glitters inside the sand, just on the other side of this river,
Okay.
like all through it.
Hmm.
But sorry,
Okay.
stir.
Oh, I can see a stingbat now. So I'm just going to move. Oh, why aren't I moving? Oh, it's selecting something. What the fuck? Okay, I move northwest 5 feet. I hit it with my club. Do I
Mhm.
just press club or?
Should be able to.
It just opens it up. Oh, the club itself. Okay, roll attack. Roll. I'll get a +2. 13 plus
13 will
2,
do it.
15. 1 hit point. It must have less hit points than my actual character.
It has one less hit point now, so absolutely, unless you want to describe this hit, it kind of spins it as this one starts to flutter down. But it has to, it rewrites itself and flies a bit higher out of reach. But you did connect.
Okay. Well, I run my remaining 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
If
to
I was
the
a more
south.
vengeful GM, I'd get you guys to roll dexterity to run through the guano again. But anyway,
oh dear.
Stingbat. So this Stingbat is going to flutter down,
Oh,
fly
no.
over and say hi to Ham. Hi,
Can I
Ham.
use my stealth like before or after or?
On your turn, you absolutely can.
God damn it.
All right.
But in the meantime, this Stingbat is going to try and hit you with its beak or beaky proboscis needle type thing.
No, I do not consent.
Oh, it does not matter.
Oh my
What?
god.
20?
Hello,
flies
darkness,
down.
my old friend.
In the near
I've come
darkness,
to die in you again.
it
Critical
circles
success.
around and flies above you, and like as you wave it off, and you think you're right, and then you hear just like a little crack of wings as it dives down at you and pierces you through the shoulder, and you can feel just the your lifeblood being drained out of you. And how many hit points do you have?
Not 6?
Ham, the mighty Ham, has. Oh, wait a minute. Where's me paper? Where are you, Ham? Oh, Ham. Oh, where's Ham? Oh, there's Ham.
Hi, Ham.
Ham has 2. 2.
Oh, yep. So absolutely, you get knocked to one knee, and then you just feel this giant pulling on your shoulder, and you get very cold very quickly, and things get even darker. And unfortunately, Ham doesn't make it through the combat.
Ham!
I'm imagining that guy that goes for interrogation in Starship Troopers, and then that big
Mm.
bug like pierces him in the head and just sucks him till he's all like a deflated
Oh.
balloon.
Well, doesn't like Dizzy get
Oh.
hit with something from behind as well? Like, wasn't it?
Oh, one of them gets held down with like the spike through the shoulder thing.
Mm.
Oh,
okay.
Ham.
The remaining Stingbats all come round and begin to feast.
Oh man.
And
That's horrible.
looking backwards, you can see these creatures just driving these needle-like beaks into Ham, pulling away splashes of blood, just flickering in the edge of the candlelight.
That's a bit gruesome.
Ham.
Hey, but we're out of combat. It's busy.
Woohoo!
That's the second time you've critted one of Moja's characters, by the way.
Oh.
I think it's a family thing.
yeah. Glimmer.
Don't
So
worry,
are we?
he'll keep.
So we're out of combat. Glimmer's just going to run with the torch towards this water. Is this sort of jumpable as well?
Yeah, you could jump over. From where you are, you can actually see as well. I'll just pause you for a moment. So you can see, actually, further down here, the water, you can see patches of light. There's still more tunnel. It's not on the map. But it looks like if you were to try and work your way through the water against the current or try and climb your way along the side, then perhaps you could potentially get out this way. I mean, you could definitely get out this way. It's just whether you can make it through that tunnel.
Yeah, I think.
But as you get to this point,
Yeah.
looking down on the ground, so there's cracked bones and crab shells littering all over this area. It's kind of like a little beach of sorts. But also this little sparkling, which is you actually see like there's gold coins that have just been scattered throughout this as well. However, there's also a sound, like a deep reverberating breathing or snoring type noise coming from the southwest.
And to the southeast, does that? What are we seeing? Do you say there's a bit of light coming in from the southeast?
Yeah, so you can see to here, obviously, but then further out this way, you can see what looks to be the entrance of a cave.
Oh, okay.
And so you can see that there's a river flowing in.
Into another cave, or is it the mouth?
Into this area.
Oh,
So
into this
it's
area,
flowing
right,
from
right.
the southeast to where you are, and then
Glimmer
on
is like, as he's running and he's fearing for Ham, he just has that moment of realization of like she's got the stave. As he's leaping across, he like and he skids to a halt on that sort of shore, the sandy shore, and he's like, he doesn't have the ring, he doesn't have the necklace, the stave's gone, and then he notices the coins on the ground, and hears that sound of the snoring, and he turns to stir, and he holds up. There's something here. There's something here.
Oh. Stirs quiet and listens.
But I think there's an exit.
Oh, good. Let's be going.
Yeah, so Glimmer's just going to go real quiet.
Glimmer, just when you were back one square, you catch the edge of the light just catches the edge of a large prone form further into this tunnel that is gently rising and falling with these deep breaths.
Glam glam.
This is easily twice the size of a person.
Oh.
Glam glam. It's angry glam glam.
Oh.
It's mad.
Yeah. Unless this is Moja's new character come to help us.
Oh,
Can we get a D6 from maybe Moj, because you're not really using your character at the moment.
Whee, here you go. Oh, it's a 6.
That's a good. That's like a good.
Is that
thing.
helpful?
Stir and Glimmer.
Okay, Glimmer's just going to be going real quiet. He's going to be trying to make as little sound as possible, but he is going to like try and scoop up a few of these gold coins as he goes.
Yeah, so I mean, you can use your turn to scoop some gold.
Yeah. It's like each step, he's like takes a step, picks up a coin. Ooh, piece of 8. Ooh, takes another step. Ooh, another piece of 8. Like picking up these little bits as he goes.
And what about you, Stir?
I'll be doing a similar thing. Just trying to get little bits of gold out of the
Does it
sand
make a noise
as
like this?
Can
Perfect.
I get a 1d4 from both of you then, please? To see how many gold you can pick up.
Okay.
3.
Did it roll? Oh no, it's doing. Oh, shit. -1. Wait, no, plus.
1d4.
I know, but I how do you take them away?
You can't,
So-
you just, it's
oh, right click it. You can right click it. I'd actually done 2d4. There's a 1, a 3.
Excellent. So you both managed to scoop up 3 coins. The shape, the breathing stops for a moment. There's a bit of a grunt and a sound of movement, and then a sniffing noise. Like,
Glimmer's just like
what are you doing?
It's a log
holding-
flume.
It's what? Log flume?
Yeah, log flume it.
Is the water flowing into or out of this?
Into.
That could take us anywhere.
There is like there is a slight. The way that the cave is, you could try and work your way. If you didn't want to just dive into the water and try and swim against the tide, you could just try and climb against the rock wall, for instance. It's not perfect.
like
It's
down
not a
here.
path, but yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. Glimmer's he's just gonna stop for a moment and hold the torch up to see if he can light a little further into that, to see if he can still see the form of that creature.
Not from where you are.
Okay,
The storing is not happening at the moment.
he's just gonna take another just quiet step further south. He's just gonna keep moving further south, still reaching down to scoop up a couple more coins.
All right. Stir.
Nice Foley. I like it. It's good.
Oh, you're on mute there, Shen.
Sorry, but is there any like driftwood or wooden barrels or anything like that that would float in the water here?
Yeah, there's some chunks of driftwood that have come through. Looks like part of a tree that's come down like a sizable branch.
Glimmer, let's get a ride on this.
It's just gonna take us back. The exit's right here.
You think so?
Are we
You
like
can see daylight up this way.
All right. I'll follow Glimmer and his.
Are you also scooping?
No, I think I'm good for scooping.
All right, well, let's get a D4 for Glimmer.
another 3?
And can I get D6, please, Moj?
Hang on, D6. Hui. Uh-oh.
From further inside the cave, that snoring has stopped, but now you hear a hello, and the sound of a large creature moving.
Smell bad.
yeah. Oh, good God.
Oh, it's Bigley.
Oh.
Whether your characters have seen a troll before or not, that's up to you.
Probably
But
not.
this large, scaly creature, there's
Maybe a
actually a really
picture.
amazing picture in the book. Just kind of dragging a club with it, clad in just rags around part of its body, starts licking its lips and goes, "Smells delicious."
Issues.
What are you guys gonna do?
Run! And Glimmer just like dives into, like he's gonna toss the torch over to the other side and just dive in as much as he can, or if he can make the full jump.
Yep. Roll us a dex. Let's see how you go.
Oh, it won't be good.
I'm watching it in slow motion.
Yeah.
With the
Dex.
pinwheeling arms.
That is an 8 minus 1, so 7.
So what it is you jump and leap. You scrabble towards the other side, but unfortunately, in your efforts to pull yourself out, you pull the torch in.
Oh no.
And all goes dark except for just this bit of light.
Okay.
And it's
If he's got any
behind
other,
you is this smell and sense of shape.
Yeah, if there's any movement, he's because I've only done like 2 squares there. He
Yeah,
wants,
like you can hit the other wall and start.
yeah,
pulling
yeah.
yourself
He
across,
just
I
wants to
imagine.
be pulling himself across. Yeah. So I guess he'll get to about there.
Stir. It's gone dark.
Oh,
Glimmer just threw the torch into the water effectively.
It stirred, sighs, takes a deep breath, and attempts to jump over to the other side. He can no longer see.
Yep. So give us a dexterity roll.
All right. I've got a +1 on this one. So Stir's quite good at it. A 16.
So somewhat more graceful than when Glimmer did it. You throw yourself across in the pitch black. Well, not pitch black. There's just little diamonds of light reflecting off the entrance to this cave. And then you pull yourself across the other side. Again, you feel this wall and begin to drag yourself out to safety. And in the background, you hear, "No lunch then." And I'll let you guys pull yourselves out into daylight. You find yourselves again at the edge of a cliff outside of these caves. A few gold coins in your pockets. A few friends lost. A friend gained.
And then lost again.
And
Yeah.
lost again, and then gained again, and then lost again. But you have managed to make it out of the Seawolf King's Hoard. Or the Hoard of the Seawolf King.
Nice.
Without the
Oh.
hoard itself.
Well, that way he's got 6 gold coin.
That's enough, almost enough to cover the 8 gold that
entry
the
fee.
original
Yeah.
wanted. Oh, I've got a
Hooray!
seaweed thing. So yeah, I'm
You might
rich.
actually have enough to get you into the Hoard. I feel like that's a pretty good magical item that might impress.
Yeah, if
Oh,
they
yes, of
can't,
course, you do have
they
the
can't see me.
cloak as well.
Yeah. I don't think my
What do you
6
think is-
GP is going to get far with the sea wolves.
We got ripped off.
But there we go.
That's awesome.
ShadowDark.
Excellent.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
And
great.
again, that is
Hooray!
available if anyone else wants to play it at home. Cursed Scroll 3 is the one with the Senate.
Cursed Scroll 3.
Yep. It's
There are
available
two
on the
others?
ShadowDark
Oh.
website.
It's like a free one.
No, this one is cost money.
Okay,
But you
okay,
can
cool.
get the quick
but
start
it is
rules for the
available.
game for free, and that pretty much allows you to run the whole game up to level 3. So
Oh, yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool.
no cost of entry.
Our full game, so obviously this was like a level 0 gauntlet that we just went through. A full game's like the idea that you need to bring a lot of characters with you as well.
It recognizes that you'll probably die.
Mm.
But no, gauntlets are really where you just whittle away a whole bunch of people who are not adventurers until you find someone who is an adventurer.
Right, right.
Because at level 1, you start getting talents that mean you don't die quite as quickly, and you have some chance of like opening a locked door, for instance.
Right. So would our characters would they level up now then, since they escaped?
Stir and Glim would go to level 1 if
Oh,
you were
that's
going to keep using it.
That's exciting.
Oh, it says I'm level 1 now.
Ah.
I've gone up.
That's probably why you had 5 hit points.
I just assumed I'd just gone up then.
Oh.
Have I not?
Morphing chunkiness.
I don't know.
Mine says level 1 as well. I think that was just always set as level 1.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was cool.
fun.
Thank you so much for that, Christian. Thank you for introducing me
Yep.
to a much harder system, as in more brutal than even Dragonbane, I think.
And I'm
I mean,
sorry
yeah,
that
one
you
hit'll do
died, Moj, twice. The award for most deaths, Moj.
Yeah. Yeah.
1 per session. That's
Yeah.
Woohoo!
I had 2 cursed
tried.
characters, which is good. But 100% curse rate.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's true. I like that this, in D&D, even just playing this, you've got the urge to pick a fight,
Yeah.
but
yeah.
quite quickly you figure out like, well, it's not actually going to get me anything. There's no XP or anything like that,
Mm.
and you're not given special powers to show off. It's really you got to get the gold.
Yeah, that's quite cool.
Yeah.
I haven't played anything or run anything like that where the goal is just money, just valuable goods. I think that's quite fun.
Kind of realistic
looking
in
at
that
this-
way.
If this was a non-level 0 adventure, because level 0 adventure, if you survive, you go to level 1. If you're all level 1, you would get 1 experience for this because you made it out there with that cloak, which is a magical item. So that's a treasure that you found. So each of you would get 1 XP.
Oh, wow.
But the gold itself, it's
Just nothing.
trinkets effectively.
Yeah. So what does 1 XP, how much XP do you need to level up?
I believe it's 10.
Oh, shit. Damn, okay. So we would have needed, so no matter the amount of valuables, we would have only ever had 1 XP, or is it 1 XP per valuable?
1 XP per set of valuables. So if you had found, say,
Right.
a cool sword and that cloak and a couple of other bits and pieces, that would be 1.
Oh, wow.
But then if you were traveling further into the cave and you found something else,
Oh,
that might be
right,
another
right.
one.
So it's got specific
Yeah,
sets of items have the XP attached to them. That's quite cool as well.
So 10 XP to go to level 2.
So you could have just a session of them going in, getting some stuff, getting out, resting, and then heading back in and having another go at it just over and over. That's quite fun.
Yeah, arguably.
Mm.
Yeah,
I think
cool.
it would lend itself well to the mega dungeons. The
Mhm.
older school play.
Dungeon delving. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's quite cool. Quite a different play style that I'm used to experiencing anyway.
Yeah, things will hurt. Things will hit you. You can't. Like, you
Yeah.
need to have won the combat before it starts.
I also, like, if this was D&D, I never would have had my character sit down to eat. I never would have, like, just freely put the ring on. I just absolutely embraced the fact that, I've got some other characters as well. So let's just do the stuff I'd normally avoid.
See what it does.
Yeah, just have fun with it, which is kind of, that's cool.
And yeah,
Sometimes it's a little hard because, like, as the player, you're like, no, don't do that. But then it's like, my character might not know that.
Yeah.
It's like, or my character is, nope, they're really stupid. Totally gonna go and do that thing that I know they shouldn't be doing. It's like,
Yeah.
I think in old, like if you play old D&D, that sort of style, you are playing as the player, you know, like
Right.
you're thinking, I'm going to like check for traps. I might have a low intelligence, but I have to try my best to survive. I'm the player trying to figure out, there'd probably be a trap there. But the rolls come in, you know, when you roll for an intelligence roll or something. So, you know, I think, you know, the cursed food is a trap, but you're supposed to probably not feel too bad about saying no.
Like when you said, is there any traps I can see in this room? Because you've said, look, I'm looking for things that'll jump out or I trip on or that kind of thing. As a GM or the referee, I just give that to you because you've stated explicitly what you're looking at. But I think, you know, the example of you go into an office and there's a desk and you go, I look for hidden items. It's kind of crappy, so you might make them roll for it. But if they say, I open up the drawers and I check for like false bottoms, if you've got one in there, absolutely they find it without a roll.
Yeah.
It really depends on how
Right.
people describe things.
I think that's very explicitly spelled out in the Dragonbane rules. that style.
Yeah.
That style is if they're specifically telling you what they're looking for, then good. Tell them if it's there or not.
And it allows
Just
you
remind
as
you.
a player to solve puzzles instead of relying on your character sheet as like to solve a puzzle. You know, I play a smart character or something, they'll figure it out. But it's more like you're playing almost like a board game and you go, well, I think this is happening, you know, and you really are playing to your best.
Yeah, it's very cool. Now, Shannon, you're going to take some time off for a wee while.
Yeah, probably. I think so.
Yeah, cool. Cool. It's been awesome having you basically every week for the last however many years.
Over a year.
So you're
Yeah, put it that way.
by all means.
Thank
Or
you.
get your weekend off.
But we do want you back at some point to run something for us as well.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what days are good, but
Yeah, we'll figure something out.
I think that'd be fun. It's not like I'm
love
not
to.
disappearing or anything.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, cool. Drop Shadow said it's like the fighting fantasy books where you keep seven places with your fingers because you want to see how you die horribly
That's
this way.
right. Yes, that's true.
100%.
Oh
It's
my God.
2 weeks in a row you've mentioned the fighting fantasy. Those were such awesome books.
Yeah.
I missed those books.
Yeah, they were
Well,
incredibly
the Forgotten
good.
Realms ones, my friend had like a whole bookshelf of the Pick a Path books.
Mm.
I had a ninja one that was cool.
I had like a sci-fi one.
I had
and it was like
I had one where
sci-fi
I was like a
Olympics or
space
something.
spy.
But I remember just stealing that from my school, and now it's I never did that.
Yeah.
Because I was like, this is too cool, and no one else in my school would ever read this. They're morons. They'd never read it. So, yeah.
Scumbags.
One of the, I think Joe Denver Lone Wolf ones a couple of years back.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, now that I do actual role playing again, it's like I'm gonna read this, and it still holds up as awesome.
Yeah, I need to see if I can find this one. I remember nothing about it other than it was like space sci-fi like games, like Olympics. Not Olympics, but that kind of an event of games and set in a sci-fi setting. And it was incredibly cool. I have to see if I can find that one. But I don't know. I don't think that was written by the like Ian Livingston and Steve Jackson. I think that was like just another one.
Timu.
yeah. But I had like the Wizard of Firetop Mountain, I think it was, or the
Classic.
yeah.
Oh yes,
And
I've got.
I think I had like 5 or 6 of them.
Oh,
And that
somewhere in my house, I've got one.
that all got caught up with the stuff that my dad, like when I was like, I don't know, maybe 13 or something, my dad was like, you don't need all these toys anymore, do you? You don't need these toys.
yeah.
You don't need
no.
you don't need these kids books and Transformers and kids toys and I was like no, of course not, Dad. Why would I need kids things anymore?
Aw.
And they all just got like taken and given away. So
Well, you know what? It probably were given to a nice nerd.
I hope so. I do hope so. Because those books were so well loved. I loved them. That was my D&D back in the day. I never had D&D.
Yeah.
I had those books. That's something that as a 40-something-year-old man, I need to find a stock of. That would be amazing.
Yeah. I found the one that I've got. It's called Raid on Nightmare Castle, somewhere in my house.
Right on
It's the
Nightmare
Dungeons and
Castle.
Dragons official one.
Oh, that's cool.
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay, so we're going to be talking about this on the Discord. So definitely jump in the Discord. I'm going to be putting up I'm going to see if I can find the list of all the ones I had. I'll chuck them in the Discord because they were fantastic. Shidehook said his dad did the same, and now he's deep in his overdraft, but has all of his Transformers back. So joke's on me. Yeah,
Showed you there.
Our
yeah.
parents took my ones, but then my son found them and he's got them. And the condition between like the 80s and say 2022,
Yeah.
very little change, but 2022 to
no,
2025,
No.
I know.
Yeah.
he's so happy though.
Yeah, that is the main
Because
thing.
The originals and they're awesome.
They are. I had so many
Yeah.
good ones. Oh, makes me sick. I do have like the Michael Bay Transformers when that first movie came out and it was like okay but not great. I
Is
have
there a
like
Pick a Path book for that?
no I had like the Bumblebee version that was like this big. It was like $300 or something, so you can transform it from like this awesome car into the full robot.
Ah, okay.
Nice.
So I do have that.
Well, that's your only
When it
toy.
came out.
That's
That's
pretty
not
much
your
it.
only toy, Reagan. You've got fucking shitloads.
I've got
of
some.
toys.
I've got like some Monster Hunter figurines behind me.
Yeah, Dragon Quest, loads of fucking
I've got video games.
board games.
Yeah. I just don't have like my old toys. That's all I'm saying.
Actually, I still have a lot of my old toys. I
I
got
would
my
love
mask
to.
toys.
Yeah.
Mask.
Those masks.
Oh my
those were
I
my
had
favorite
masks.
ones.
Yeah, I loved masks.
I had a Rhino, that big truck and stuff.
Yep.
Oh, Oh,
Yeah,
he
I
was the
have parts
best.
of Rhino.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Bruce Soto.
I had the
What did you say?
57 Chev that turned like you twisted the top and it popped up onto like tank tires. It was awesome.
Oh, yes.
And-
I had it.
And the white van that opened up to like launch an aircraft out of it.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yes, I've got that one. I got that. It's like a red jet that comes out.
Yeah.
And as you roll it forward, the jet like spins around. With the anti.
Yes. Oh yeah, I forgot they had that because it kind of on rails that would like spin around.
Yeah,
right?
go tick, 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 tick,
Yeah.
yeah. That's good. I won't list. I got quite a few.
Yeah. I had like
Was there a green helicopter that had like a motorcycle?
Yes, my mate had that one.
That's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
first
yeah.
one I got.
That
That
was-
was the tiny one.
I actually really like. I think I liked that one out of all of them. That was my favorite. I just liked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, something about it. Probably because
Yeah,
I
I
didn't.
did.
I didn't have it. It was a friend's of mine, so maybe I was just coveting something I didn't have.
Oh yeah. Stole it. This asshole doesn't need it. I got that red race car type thing, or I guess it's like a Corvette or
Thunderbolt.
something.
Oh, you
Yes,
got
that
the
one. That
name
one.
for it and
Yeah.
everything.
And the wings
Yep.
flip open. Yeah. The
And little
doors.
bombs underneath.
Yes, I used to drop the bombs all the time. You push in the back lights or something, and the little grey bombs.
Oh, that's
Yes.
cool.
I never had like the big Boulder Mountain or something that was
No.
massive.
Yeah, I was
That's
always
the
envious
mint.
of kids that had those kind of like someone who had like Castle Grayskull,
The
or
play
they
set.
had
Yeah.
like the transform. I think my neighbor had like the transformer that was like a
Omega Supreme.
an aircraft carrier,
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
and so like aircraft carrier, then it could transform into this massive robot.
I knew a kid with Omega Supreme. What's sort
Oh.
of going on? Which was
Yeah.
massive, and that's like it's got a train track around it and shit like that, and
I need
like
to-
a rocket. In the
Oh
middle.
yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And I had a friend that with basically all of the He-Man toys and Castle Grayskull,
Yeah, some of
the Hordak
Yeah.
castle or something, and his sister had all the She-Ras and the She-Ra castle. You know, it's like a pearlescent castle. Yeah. That was, I was like, holy shit, there's a lot.
Broadside. I'm
What's
just looking.
that? What's
I'm
it
looking
called?
at. I'm looking at the.
Oh, is that the Transformer called Broadside?
Yeah. I'm looking at on the Transformers wiki. Broadside G1 first sentence. Broadside is a huge loser.
Yeah, I've seen this too. I've forgotten
I think
Autobot
it was written by
Triple Changer.
Decepticon.
I do love, is a huge loser. He's the forgotten Autobot triple changer who can convert into two vehicle forms, a jet of various sizes, and an aircraft carrier mode, for which he becomes an even huger loser by expanding to 1,200 feet. For some reason, he's pretty irritable all the time. His life must suck. What?
Who
Who's
did they
written
let in there
this?
to edit the wikis?
Yeah. And it's got a picture of him, and underneath the little sentence for the picture is, every mode is a loser.
Yeah, who's the hater here? I'm sure I had a like an aircraft carrier, but it was like a tiny one, you know? Like I only really had the small Transformers.
Yeah, no, I feel like there was a big one, right? They had,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, it must
remembering
have
it
been.
big anyway.
And
Maybe
I
I
had
was
this cool little
just really
tank,
small.
a tiny tank, like a maroon colored tank, and it would like flip up into. You basically wouldn't really transform him much. You'd just be click click, and now he's a robot.
Right. Maybe he was a
Was he one
loser.
of the headmasters? No. The ones where there's like a little person you fold in
Yes.
half and they were a head and they would
The
just jam on
head
the top.
transforms into another little robot, right?
Right.
Yeah, headmasters. Out of
Ah.
few of
Yeah.
those.
Shadehawk said G.I. Joe had a huge aircraft carrier. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Yes, yeah, the G.I. Joe ones, they were fucking enormous. And I knew someone with all that shit, and they were hung from the ceiling and stuff.
Oh, god damn. Yeah, that is massive. Okay, definitely, I'm not thinking of that one. That is...
That's an actual
my
aircraft
God.
carrier. Is it?
sorry, I'm just looking at an aircraft carrier. No, that's huge. That's amazing.
Well, it's $350 million. Oh, it is big, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. How much
That was
plastic
like one
was
of
in
the
the
joys
80s? Good plastic, too.
Smartwatches.
Yeah. Solid plastic. None of this
Smart-
microplastic the kids are
Are you
wanting
talking
these
about
days.
the robot watches?
No, it's like with the
I
smartwatch,
had
one
one.
of the first things I did once I had one where you could actually change the background was get the mask logo so I could press the button and it would be like I was getting
Yeah.
called on by Was it Matt?
Oh my
No,
gosh.
he's a guitarist.
Yeah, Matt. Not Matlock.
Tracker?
Matlock.
Okay.
Matlock.
Matlock's calling me.
Different way.
I'm not finding a big.
I had so many Matts because came with heaps of them. Was Matt? You know, like he was in that red car. Thunderhawk. He was in like fucking heaps of them. Was Matt?
What are you talking?
I even sorry in Mask, the main guy.
Oh
was
right,
named
yeah,
Matt.
yeah. That's right. Yeah.
And I even had like I'm sure like there was a version of sorry, where they would split off. And one
Yes.
was a hologram, and there'd be like a see-through plastic version of the thing, and there was like
The jet and the race
hologram
car.
Matt. What was it?
It's a jet and a race car that formed a bigger jet. My kid has destroyed that.
Yeah. Once my sisters were much younger than me, they got hold of my stuff. It was just fucked. A lot. But yeah, I had one. It's like a motorbike, and it splits off and with big fat wheels, and then one was a flying hologram thing. If you look for Matt Master, it's just a wrestler.
I'm just looking at broadside images, and I don't think it was as big as I had it in my head.
You were smaller.
I would have been tiny.
Like Big Max.
Yeah.
Big Matt.
Matt Tracker. It was Matt Tracker. There you go.
Matt Tracker. Oh, okay. I never really watched the cartoon as well, but
I didn't
had
even
the
know there
board
was a
game.
cartoon. Oh, I have
Yeah,
the
it
board
was-
game as well.
Yes.
Board game too.
No, I remember you showing me it the other day.
Yeah.
Like a picture of it. Okay, I think we've overstayed our welcome
I
because
think
I
we
could
have,
just keep
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about this.
I could
forever.
as well, but I'm going to continue the Steve Jackson and Livingston books over on the Discord. So do join us over in the Discord
Yes.
if you want to continue this conversation. Because
And Venom is cooler. Venom is cooler than Mask and they cooler
Switchblade,
stuff.
Oh,
the
yeah.
jet helicopter.
Yes, I didn't have that
Yeah.
one. I wanted that one.
It
I had
was
that
so-
black truck.
Jackhammer.
Is it?
you got all the names of it, man. I got to say,
Dude, this was my jam.
what I've learned from a year of playing alongside Moj and knowing you for a wee while as well, Christian, your guys' memories are exceptional for random 80s things.
Yes.
Exceptional.
Moj's is terrifying.
Yeah.
But I have my superpower is to collect useless facts. So just imagine if I ever had a useful fact, I'd be unstoppable, but I don't. Only useless.
Yes, it was Jackhammer. I think my memory of this stuff is fading. Like it was fucking solid until a little while ago, and now it's like, fuck, I can't even remember what where I put my keys or
Yeah, no,
anything.
my memory for anything back there is pretty bad.
That was probably my favorite one because the guy had a cool mask. It kind of looks
Yeah,
Egyptian now. I'm looking at it,
he was super cool. I wanted that one. I
I
never had
remember
it. though.
that.
and when you push it, the two little guns at the front go tick, 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 tick.
This
And,
mask
and
looks crazy.
it covers up to cover the
I should be showing
windshield.
what I'm showing just so people can play
Oh, that's
along.
right. And the back pops up and that spins around. That was a cool thing. Like as you push it, things turn and stuff like that. I
Yeah.
thought they were way cooler than Transformers. But that's just me.
Yeah, I think it was. I just
As
like
toys.
the red truck that launched a rocket out
Rhino.
of it was just
Yeah,
super
yeah.
cool.
Fuck yeah.
Spring-loaded
And like
little rocket.
they had the exhaust pipes on the side and they would come down to be like flamethrowers.
Yes, yeah.
And it
And
had
the
like
thing on the front.
it had an ejector seat. You could push these two little things
That's
at the
right,
back.
yes.
Ejector seat would shoot out the side.
Yeah.
And the other button makes the rocket shoot out, and then another one makes the like the front bull bars or whatever that would shoot
They
and
would
pop
smash
out.
the
Yeah,
shit out
yeah.
of whatever. You just push things out of the way. Boom, boom.
Yes.
Yeah, that was good.
Do they
And
have-
a little tank on the back.
Surely they
Yeah.
don't have toys as cool as that.
They don't have good
Today.
plastic anymore.
I feel
True.
like they're reissuing them.
Are they? That's kind of cool.
Oh.
ShadowDark said the theme to the Mask cartoon was a legit banger as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know.
didn't
I missed out on that. I don't even know that.
Yeah.
There's recordings of me as a wee little tyke.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Those will be up in the Discord later as well there, Christian.
And also quoting the entire intro to He-Man.
Nice. Nice.
You were like 4 and you knew the
3, I
whole thing
think,
off by
Monty.
heart? 3, 4? Yeah,
Wow.
3. He was itty bitty with a speech impediment. So it was like
Yeah.
ridiculously cute.
Adorable.
That is cute.
Oh, there's 2 guys in there. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. All right. We're gonna.
Right now it's just me and Chet watching 3 guys like looking at screens comparing who had the best toys when they were 5.
No, we're not comparing. We're just talking about how awesome they were. Not comparing. No.
And realizing that now we're adults with like adult salaries. If we can find these things.
Yeah, well, it sounds like
You still
Shadowdark's
couldn't
been
afford
buying
them.
a bunch. He said he had Swoop.
Oh yeah.
And it was G1.
Transformer.
G1 was only available in America and Australia. The getting one in decent condition cost him about £300 and a month of living on noodles.
Well, yeah,
That's
you know,
that's awesome.
paid your dues.
Take that, Dad. That's what I say.
I only ever wanted one Transformer and I never got it. It was Soundwave.
Sound-
wanted
Yeah,
I
the
wanted
coolest
that one
one.
as well. Yeah,
With
And
like-
the coolest voice.
easily.
With Ravage
Yeah.
and Laserbeak.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
wanted.
A mate
wanted-
had that, and I was so jealous. I thought that one was so cool.
Cooler than the Autobot version, like Blaster
Yeah.
or whatever.
Blaster.
I was like,
Yeah.
My friend had Blaster, and I was like, not as good.
Well, that's
Yeah.
a shame. Shame you got ripped off by your parents. I remember Rhino cost $60.
Oh, really?
And I was like, yeah, my granddad is like the only thing he ever bought me. Apart from it, he bought me like a knife. But he bought me
Right.
like a rhino or something. And taught me how to
Yes,
throw
the
it and
80s
stuff, and I
when
was
they'd
like
give children
fucking
knives.
5 or something. Yeah. So throw this hunting knife.
I'm trying to. I had like one of the. I thought it was Starscream, but it was like a deep blue, and all the things I'm finding of Starscream.
There's a bunch of those jet ones.
The purple one's Thundercracker,
Oh,
Starscream. I always forget who the blue one is. Warp something. Warp. Skywarp?
Thundercracker. No, it wasn't that one. It was a way darker, almost purple blue.
Check Skywarp.
Skywalk?
Warp. Like, whoop, whoop. Used to teleport.
Sky Warp. Right. Gotcha.
What was that cool guy back
Yeah,
on
it was-
Cybertron
I
with
think
the
it
one
was-
eye?
I think it was Skywarp.
Shockwave.
Shockwave. Thank you. Yeah, he was cool.
At the end of the space bridge.
Right. He was like
When the
up
Thunder
there
Ends
with
on kids.
Soundwave as cool guy.
I need to have a look at all the G1 jets because it's not. Let's have a quick look. Oh, no,
Okay,
there we go. It was Dirge.
Oh yeah.
Dirge.
And that was one of my favorite ones. I thought the whole turning into the jet was just fucking sweet.
I like those big trains, and they
Oh.
would like form together to become one big guy.
Yeah, that's cool. Oh, Thrust looks
The
cool.
Protectrons.
Oh,
Aerial
Thrust looks
blocks.
way. I should have had Thrust. That looks way cooler. Actually, now I'm looking at them. Dirge looks like the worst one.
It got ripped.
I got ripped off.
Thanks, Dad.
Decepticon Dirge, and it's like the name is not great, you know. Like, I guess it's supposed to be like, you know, you're playing the dirge because you're dead, you know, like a funeral dirge or something.
Right.
But
Moj,
it
I'm so
doesn't sound
sorry.
great.
All right, we'll call it there. Look, I don't know what we're going to be doing next week. I'll chat to some people, see what's going on. We might just take a couple of weeks off. I could definitely use some time, but we'll keep an eye on our Discord. I'll be posting in there and letting people know what we're doing because I'd like to. I think maybe next. I actually don't know. I don't know. I'd like to do another Dragonbane thing, bring in some goblins for a little Dragonbane excursion out to somewhere in the Misty Vale. We can bring this back, everyone. There we go. So thanks for watching. Come say hi in the Discord, and we'll see you shortly. And thanks to everyone for playing. And Christian, thank you for running those 3 sessions. It was super fun.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. I really loved it. It was
Yeah,
great.
loved it. We'll see you guys all soon. Moj, thanks for putting up with our Transformers chat.
I
She was
get it
proud of
from
it.
Tien all the time.
Yeah.
You had the spaceship that was part of Brutus.
It was
Pretty
only
good.
one leg. Actually, it wasn't even a leg, it was an arm.
How cool the
Yeah, but you
Constructicons
had
as well. Super cool. All right. Good. Okay.
Anyway.
That worked well.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.